This conference will now be recorded.
So here, thank you. Thanks for attending this demo session for EPPM, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. Here in this course, we are going to focus on PPM, Portfolio and Project Management. So here in this course, we'll take all the best practice scenarios of PPM, and then we'll try to take some industrial business cases to explain, including configuration and some study cases. And here, whatever the sessions we are conducting, it will be recorded and will be kept on my system, which you can access through application and web. So I'll just go through of it in detail. Once we'll start the first session, I'll let you know how to access and what are the different things to be just managed here. Okay, so what I have included here, I'm having some more slides to understand to whom this course it is, but as we are already having experience, as all participants already having experience, so I'm just not going for these 3 slides. Directly I'm jumping to the agenda. Okay, so here agenda is to understand the EPPM, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. Okay, so this is very first session where we are trying to understand the EPPM overview, and then we'll understand capabilities of PPM, okay, Portfolio and Project Management. So in the name of capabilities, we'll try to understand why we are implementing PPM. That is very big question, okay, because whenever we are understanding the system, okay, we can understand the functionality, but sometimes we are not able to correlate what is the main purpose to implement the PPM. So here just I'll focus to explain that what is the main reason and what is the purpose to implement the PPM here. Okay, then we understand how to access the PPM. Okay, so understand the combination of GUI, Fury, and NetViewer to how to manage the system as a consultant. Okay, then we'll understand the course content and strategy for certification. So if you're planning for certification in PPM, what are the areas to be focused? Okay, and strategies we can discuss. So before going forward, let us understand what are the different type of projects we are having in project system. Okay, so in this session, I can see that most of the people are having very good experience from project system side. So I'll not go much focus on these slides, but yes, I'll just give you some idea here to correlate with EPPM concept. Okay, so we understand in the project we are having two type of project when we are executing. One is internally financed, where this project has to be financed by the organization itself. Okay, so let's say if organization is executing any project from themselves where we don't have any customer, like we are the company and we just want to construct one plant. Okay, so that is an investment, and this is an internally financed project. Another kind of project it is externally financed project, where the project has to be financed externally, means any external party like customer. Okay, so here in internally financed project, again it's divided into investment project, where wherever we understand this project is going to become an asset or investment for us, we consider this project an investment project. Okay, and another example of internally financed project is overhead cost project or cost project, where we are putting money, okay, and it is going to become expenses, like your maintenance project. So whenever you are doing overhaul or shutdown project, in that case, whatever the the, the equipment you are using there, okay, to fix the issues, and whatever the small things like nut bolt you are using, mobi oil you are using, so all these things will be taken into expenses. So these kind of projects we call it as an overhead cost project. Another example of overhead cost project, let's say R&D project, where you are not getting any result. Okay, because let's say if you have started any R&D project and then in mid of that project you came to know there is no result, it's very difficult, or whatever you have decided and you just want to keep it in your, like you just want to cancel that. So in that case, it will become your expenses. So here, when we are going to manage this project in SAP, okay, so there are different modules are going to be used to implement these scenarios. So from the EPPM perspective, enterprise portfolio and project management perspective, we can use the different modules combinations to achieve the solution. Okay. Similarly, for externally financed project here, we are having customer project. Okay. So we are calling it as a customer project also because this has to be financed by customer here. Okay. So here in case of customer project, we'll have customer also in the picture. This has to be awarded by customer to achieve customers goals. Okay, our goal will be different and customers goals will be different. For example, let's say we are the Accenture, okay, and we are implementing SAP for Godrej property. So Accenture goal is to just contribute the revenue to achieve my mission and vision of the organization according to the organization strategies. But for Godrej also, the strategies will also be, it will support the strategy, but their purpose is to manage their day-to-day business. Okay. So here we will have customer in the picture, and we will have revenue in the initial stage itself. But if you see for the investment and overhead cost project, we will not have any revenue. So here in SAP, we are having different business process scenarios and different SAP models to manage these kind of project. So let us understand the concept of EPPM, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. Basically, this concept, or this, you can say that here in EPPM, we are having a combinations of different modules. So in EPPM, we are having combinations of different modules. There are 4 major modules we are having here in EPPM. Let me just, okay, so here I have mentioned only 3. Okay, first is project system, which is a part of core SAP system, and it comes with default delivery. Okay, the purpose of this module is to manage your accounting as the account assignment object. So wherever we are looking to post anything, okay, in that case we can use the PS objects. It is helping us to integrate with other core modules. Okay, so if you see here, the project system comes as a default delivery, and it can be used, the objects can be used as account assignment object. It is integrated with other core modules. Manage project details, planning and execution. So I have just included some of major functionality here. Okay, and then we are having another module called portfolio and project management, PPM. This module is having 2 subcomponent. One is a portfolio management, PPM, PFM, and another is a project management. So previously, this portfolio project management was not part of this package EPPM. Okay, after S4HANA only, this became a part of EPPM. Even before S4HANA, this concept was not there in SAP implementation project. EPPM. Okay, EPPM basically this concept, this terminology we are using the Primavera. Okay, and in other business processes. Okay, so SAP just taken their project, their systems, their modules where they are managing projects, they have included in one package and started to call it as a EPPM. So before S4HANA, we used to have a separate modules called XRPM, Accelerated Resource Portfolio Project Management, and another module was C project. So these 2 modules was combined and made portfolio and project management. So here this portfolio management, basically it's a XRPM only. Okay, and they have added the functionality to make it more stable. And similarly, this project management is also C project. Okay, so here that's why it is taking 2 component two subcomponent to design this module. And here in portfolio management, we are having functionality to manage the portfolio structure. It is helping us to do the pre-investment analysis. So whenever we are starting any investment project, before starting we can do pre-investment analysis. Means this project, how exactly it will help us to achieve my goals, or we can calculate whether this project will be beneficial for us or not. We are having financial and capacity planning here. Then we are having reviews and simulations and integration with the accounting system. Accounting means like you can integrate with project system. Okay, and then another module called is submodule called is project management. Here we are managing the projects. Okay, so it is having project structure. We are having role based resource planning. We are having task and role based cost and revenue rates, integration with accounting. Here we can integrate with CATs also. So here I was taking some functionality, and here this we are going to focus on this course, portfolio and project management. Okay, and here another module is called commercial project management. This module is also having three subcomponent: workspace, cost and revenue planning, and issue and change management. Workspace, here we can see 360-degree workspace view of project, where we can see progress and KPIs of my project. We can do team planning. It is giving us a provision to integrate with HR system. And here we are having a process of risk management. We are having a process of activity assignment and status and reviews. Okay. And then cost and revenue planning is helping us to plan your cost and revenue. Here we can integrate CPM with project system also. So in latest version of SAP S4HANA, that SAP is given a provision to do the financial planning in Webdin Pro and Analysis Office and Lumira. Previously, this was only in Analysis Office, means this is Excel kind of form. Okay, you can design these forms and then you can plan the values and you can directly integrate with project system. And after that, SAP added Lumira also, where you are having a provision to design your own form. Okay, and this is the form of like, it looks like a Fury applications. Okay, and then you can enter the data and directly, and it will be saved in the CPM tables. And similarly, now in latest version, SAP has given an option of planning form in Webdin Pro. So they have given one form and you just enter the values there. Next is issue and change management. So here you can manage your project relevant issues and change management. If any changes because of any time delay or any cost changes, okay, in that case you can manage your project issue and change management. So here we are having enterprise portfolio project management, clear picture. On premise, we are having 4 major modules in EPPM. Okay, so we are having portfolio and project management, which is having again 2 subcomponent: portfolio management and project management. For reporting purpose, you are using analytics. Okay, and here you are having commercial project management, CPM, and then you are having PS, project system, which is going to integrate with other modules of SAP. Apart from all these 3, we are having EPC also. EPC, this module is helping us to integrate our project management system, means like PS or PPM, to MSP, Microsoft project. In PPM, we are having standard solution to download and upload. It is not two-way communication in a standard system. Without EPC we can do, but EPC is basically helping us to make it as two-way synchronization, and generally we used to go with the project system because our purpose to just report the progress with your day-to-day transactions. Okay, so here the project system is going to be used for all your execution activities. And here in the EPPM, only PS is having account assignment. So if you are going to use, if you are going to post your cost or revenue, anyway, you have to come to project system only. Okay. So when you want to understand that entire EPPM, then first thing you supposed to know at least basics of project system. Okay. What is project structure? What is project planning? Okay. What is the cost posting? What is the actual posting? All these things supposed to be clear. Okay. And what is the CADs? Then PPM or CPM you can understand. Okay, EPC is more technical, where you have to manage from functional perspective, you have to manage it from technical perspective, where the different language needs to be understand. Means language means here XML, ABAP, to manage the data transfer from one system to another system, and technically also administrative purpose also you need to understand that. CPM, EPC. EPC is the part of core delivery now. Okay, whenever the S4HANA comes, in that case it will be part of same EPP package and without any additional license. Previously it had license, but now there is no license. And one more update here, in 2025 December, this EPC will be discontinued, this solution. Okay, in place of this they are coming with other solution. And if you are in cloud system, okay, in that case one more module will be there as a part of EPPM called innovation management, which will be used to submit the ideas, and then ideas will be managed, and then further it will be transferred to PPM. Okay, so that one more business process there from innovation management side. Any question here, please? No question. Okay, so here just understand the project, program and portfolio. Okay, so as name given, portfolio and project management. So here we are going to manage our portfolios and projects. So when we are dividing this module, portfolio and projects subcomponent also kept it like this. Portfolio management is one subcomponent and project management is another subcomponent. These subcomponents, this can be used together or we can use independently. If you just want to use only portfolio, if you want to manage your portfolios only, you can use that subcomponent. And if you don't want to integrate with portfolio to your project, you can use project separately. Okay, so whenever we are going to implement PPM, we need to understand the client's need. Okay, and you need to fit in your mind that what is the impact and how, what are the different components here we need to activate. Okay, it's suggested to activate both the components same time, but sometimes some clients don't want to unnecessarily do the system changes. Okay, and they just want to focus on a specific subcomponent only. So here this program, concept of program, portfolio and project. Okay, so basically portfolio is a collection of project and programs that are managed as a group to achieve strategic objectives. So we'll understand here what is strategic objectives, but as a definition, the portfolio is basically, it's a combination of programs and similar projects, similar program and similar projects. And program is a concept, it's a group of similar project. So if you see in this example, let's say if I'm taking the example of Godrej Property, this is one of leading real estate company in India. Okay, basically they are in the construction plus real estate, not only real estate. So here in India, construction industry plus real estate business, we call it as a real estate. But out of India, where only we are having purely separate business lines, like construction industry is different and real estate different. The difference between these two, like real estate is purely for managing your properties like lease in and lease out. So I'm having, let's say I'm having properties and I can lease out. Okay, or as a customer, I'm just leasing any property. So SAP has given one module called REFX, Flexible Real Estate Management, to manage this area, leasing and lease out. Okay, and if you see in the out of India or out of Asia, Europe and US, so company purely they are just focusing on real estate separately in a real estate business line, and construction they just focus to construct the buildings or construct the bridges. But in India, what is happening? The real estate company itself, they are constructing and they are leasing and lease out also. Okay, so here two things we have to combine. For construction, we are using project system, and other areas like EPPM, complete EPPM solution, and then integrated with REFX. So here I have taken example of Godrej Properties. This company is doing commercial and residential project. So commercial project, you can say this is one group of similar project where we will manage only commercial project like retail project, malls, okay, or society shops. And another side, residential project, here we can manage our housing projects like townhouse construction, okay, or apartment constructions. And combinedly, we are calling it as a portfolio. So portfolio basically it is focusing on one particular business lines. So when I'm saying portfolio, when I'm saying Godrej Properties, so this particular company will focus on real estate projects only. If you are getting any project to implement IT project through this Godrej Property, they will not do it because it's not as per their objectives. Okay, or this is not part of the same portfolio. Okay, for IT projects we will have another portfolio because the nature of project is different. Okay, or nature of business line is different. So if you can compare with your share, like when you are doing investment in share market, okay, you are having different portfolios, like you are keeping mid cap in one portfolio. So similarly here also, let's say petroleum shares you are keeping at one portfolio. This is one portfolio here. Let me just jump to the specific business case. Okay, here I have just included this slide to explain what is the purpose of PPM here. Okay, so as I told here, okay, let me just go through this. So here PPM, the, so this is the typical definition of PPM, portfolio and project management. Okay, this module basically it's providing the approach to select, prioritize, and control of an organization's project and programs in line with its strategic objectives and capacity to deliver. So what we are saying, this module is helping us to select, prioritize, and control the projects of any organization to align with their strategic objectives and capacity to deliver. So this module is helping us to select a proper project which will be beneficial in future for us. Okay, and you can prioritize which project supposed to done first and then next. Okay, and you can control these projects activities. The PPM integrates information from existing project management, human resource, and financial system to provide an overview of the project portfolio and resource availability. So directly you can integrate with HR. Okay, you can integrate with PS, CPM, MSP. You can integrate with financial system. Financial system basically it's just to consider if any posting is need to be done on PPM object. So in that case, you can integrate with PS or internal order. So here key functions are SAP PPM is helping us to align with the corporate goals. Okay, it is helping us to maximize the value of portfolio. So these are a statement. It looks very generic statement. that it is helping us to align the portfolio goals. It is helping us to align the portfolio with corporate goals. So it is just, it looks like a statement, but exactly how it is going to consider in system. Okay, what are the business process steps and how SAP PPM is helping us. The next is maximize the value of portfolio. Use your resource more effectively. So SAP PPM is helping us to do the resource deployment and by using the different staffing type, like you can select your resource based on the qualification, based on the availability, based on the locations, and you can deploy by proper steps, like as a candidate or as a resource you can assign. Real-time visibility of project cost, commitment and revenue, capacity requirement, schedule, staffing and results. So whatever the planning you are doing for all these, you can see there in the PPM. And apart from that, once you are integrating with PS, then you can bring your data back to your PPM system to see, to compare. Here we are having intuitive effective gates and measures between project phases. So when we are executing any proposal project, okay, in that case we can manage it in the form of corporate this decision gates, okay, or phases. Selection of suitable project based on the calculated success factor aligned with generic parameters for the same project type. So here we are going to analyze our proposal technically to select. It's not just like just based on some experience only you are selecting. Based on some technical analysis also you can select whether this particular proposal is beneficial for us or not. Here it is assigning, deploying, redeploying, plan and forecast resource based on the qualification, location, availability and strategic priorities. So you can manage your resources by from all these three perspectives: look, qualification, location and availability. Okay, so here whenever we are going to implement PPM, okay, this question comes from the client. Okay, what is the purpose, why you are suggesting is it, exactly how it is helping us. Okay, so some of things we can correlate with their business process to explain and initially itself, like this thing. Okay, we can go in more elaborative way. Use your resource more effectively, yes, that will also be understand. And then real-time visibility process to be done. Okay, this one. So we'll focus to understand these points, 4 points, by one business case, by using one business case. But before that, if you have any question from this slide, please let me know. Okay. So here I have taken one business case. Let's say this is one group of companies, Godrej group of companies, and this company is having different. This group of companies having different legal companies: Godrej Infotech, Godrej Consumer Product, Godrej Properties. Okay, so these are the different business lines. Okay, for Godrej Properties, it's real estate company. Godrej Consumer Product, it's FMCG, and Godrej Infotech is a IT company. Okay, so these are the different business lines, and we can consider these are the different portfolios. Okay, when I'm saying Godrej Properties one portfolio, let us understand how they works. So when they founded this company, Godrej Properties, here they are having some mission and vision of the organization. Okay, and this used to be keep changing as per their market strategy. They can change their vision and mission of the organization. But let's say when they are deciding it is for next 5 years or 10 years, the same strategy they are going to follow. So according to, they prepared one vision and mission of the organization. So vision and mission of the organization is basically it's a purpose of foundation of company. Okay, why it is founded, what is the purpose of this company, and what exactly they are going to achieve. So these things comes in the vision and mission of the organization. So if I'm just taking a small piece of this vision and mission of Godrej Properties, okay, I have just kept it here in this slide. So what is The mission, as per their statement here, we aspire to be among the nation's top 3 real estate company. So they just want to be in top 3 real estate company in India while continuing to be the most trusted name in the industry. We shall deliver superior value to all stakeholders through extraordinary and imaginative space created out of deep customer focus and insight. So whatever they have written, to achieve this, they have to do a lot. Okay, they have to work in the market to achieve this. So to achieve this, what they will do, they prepare the business strategies. Okay, how they need to focus. So they decided that if they don't want to be in top 3, okay, and as per their image that they're supposed to be like very clean company, okay, so they have to follow some norms here. So they can decide some business strategies. In business strategy, I'll just take some of example that they used to do premium class of project only. If you see Godrej property, they are not doing any affordable house construction and all. Okay, they always choosing the best places as a location, okay, and executing the projects with committed to quality. Okay, it's not like they are saying something and delivering something. So to achieve their vision and mission, they have to follow these rules. Okay, that is my business strategies. Here we are calling it as the strategic rules also. Okay, or so here the premium residential project they are executing, they are not executing any malls. Okay, so they focused on residential business mainly. Okay, and here they are choosing the premium location. Okay, premium residential projects, premium locations, premium construction quality they are following, on time delivery. Okay, and best customer experience with all committed delivery. So they are working on this, and if they are working on this which is aligning with their business strategy, automatically they will achieve this, right? To achieve this they have to follow all these strategic rules. So what happen whenever they are going to work on any proposal, let's say if their strategic department suggested some proposal, okay, that this project supposed to be done in this area. So what they will do, first of all, this will go for initial analysis, whether it is really helping us to align with my objective of organization or not. For example, let's say someone from strategic department, they got some lead, he got some lead to just construct one bridge, and he know that if we are constructing this bridge, we will get more benefit like comparison to residential project. So let's say if he proposed in front of that management that we are going to do this bridge construction. So what, as per the company policy, this is supposed not to be taken it to further because this is not aligning with my objectives. It is not aligning with my strategic rules of my organization. Okay, so first instance only it will be cancelled. So here PPM is helping us to manage the proposal at first glance itself. Okay, whether this is relevant to my strategy or not. So PPM we can integrate with strategic rule, we can integrate with business strategies. Okay, so here once you are doing more analysis, let's say when this proposal is submitted and then it is approved at first stage that yes we are going to do this project. For example, if a strategic department is suggesting us to construct one premium class residential project in Noida sector 146, okay, so this will be analyzed. Yes, in next 10 years down the line this area will be developed and it will really help us to just contribute for my business organization strategies. Okay, so in this case it will go to the next and then it will go for technical analysis and then it will go for financial analysis. So there is one process of pre-investment analysis here. The terminology basically we are using an IM, but here also when we are understanding this project KPIs and all, like how beneficial this project will be for us, so we can calculate all these things like NPV, we can calculate net present value. So based on these different values we can find out that this proposal is beneficial for us or not. So here PPM is helping us to manage all these things. Okay. So PPM is basically it is helping us to align with the corporate goal, then selection of suitable project based on the success factor. So here by using by calculating these KPIs, we can select that which project is good for us. And here we can do the planning and all. Okay, and resource planning and visibility of resource means like when we are when we have selected any proposal, move to as a project, then we can decide which resources best for us to be deployed. Okay, so there is steps there where we can select the candidate from different departments, different teams. Okay, and then we can deploy on the project. So here I've just taken one screen to one slide to understand the portfolio. When we are creating this portfolio and system, the first object is portfolio definition, which is having next level of structure, which we are calling it as a bucket. Okay, so in the form of this, we need to prepare this portfolio structure. Any question, please? Gautam, any question?
Can you hear me, Rama?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right, no problem. No, all good so far. No
Okay.
issues.
So here, this is the portfolio structure in SAP PPM, just completely understanding how we are going to integrate and move in this business process. Okay, first of all, we are having organization objectives. Okay, we can define organization objectives. So basically, this is a separate module where we are managing all these things, or as a custom solution, we can deliver with portfolio also. So next, we are having portfolio definition. Then again, we are having different buckets. You can comparison with different program side. Okay, with the program you can create different buckets. Okay, and then further you can subdivide it, and last level you can submit a proposal in the form of initiatives, and once your proposal is approved, then you can execute a different projects to achieve the goals of this proposal. Okay, so here initiative is a proposal, and then you can execute multiple projects to achieve purpose of this proposal. Okay, so we are having portfolio items in PPM, and then these portfolio items can be integrated with project system or with internal order, similarly in the project management. Okay, so we are having two processes here. One is a portfolio, another is a project. So here in this slide I tried to just show you both the lines. This portfolio item can be integrated with project system. Another side, this portfolio item can be integrated with portfolio and portfolio project, PPM project. And PPM project can be integrated with internal order or to PS project to manage your accounting, HCM for resource deployment, resource selection, resource planning, and it can be integrated with MSP Microsoft project. This can be integrated with MRS also. Apart from that, inside an EPPM also it is integrated like CPM.
Can I ask a question here, Rama?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what are we going to cover from our course perspective over here when we look at so many integrations over here? You have
Yes,
portfolio
so
item
we will,
on the left
yeah,
hand
we
side.
will, yeah. So we will understand here portfolio definition. We'll start from here. This portion organization objectives I'll explain as a custom solution. Okay, because this is a separate module. Okay, we can integrate, but it is available only in the cloud. Okay, and here I'll take a approach of on-premise solution. Okay, so I'll explain this portfolio structure and everything. Integration with project system, I'll show you internal order. I'll show you this integration internal order, PS project, SCM, and MSP. MRS conceptually I'll explain. Okay, that how it is going to integrate with MRS.
Okay,
But
and
these
do we
all
have
things we'll see in the system.
in our system where we will be accessing, we'll have MS activated as well?
MRS is not there
Okay,
in that
no
system.
problem. So you'll only cover the links, what are required. Now,
Yeah, internal order, PS project, SCM. So here SCM will understand from when we are creating HR master data from there, how it is going to transfer as a BP, and then how it is coming here in the PPM.
yeah, perfect. That's good. Now, your PS project can also integrate with HCM directly with internal orders.
PS
So,
project can be integrated with SCM. Yes, correct.
yeah, and internal orders. So it's just an account assignment object to your PS project, really, technically. So,
Yeah.
will you cover those parts as well, and then throw some light on
Yes.
that as well? Yeah.
PS project will cover
Okay. All right. PS and
this
its
integration.
HCM. All
Yes.
right. Now, another question. You have
Yeah.
grouped portfolio items here under and portfolio initiative. Now, I understand there are roll-ups which happens within PPM. So all costs which are rolled up from your PS project or your cost plans, they will roll up to your portfolio item first. Will it
Yes.
roll up to your portfolio initiative as well? Can we have a group view of the roll up cost of portfolio item one and item two under the portfolio
Yes.
initiative?
Yes, we
Yes,
can do. This is the same exact sequence of rolling up of this cost will happen here. Whatever
ex-
PS project cost you are having, okay, you can
hmm,
roll up to the item. This can be roll up to the initiative, then further to next level of bucket, to top level of bucket.
excellent. And we will have a look at one of the example when we go through right in the system rolling up
Yeah.
and also you'll cover what are the programs which are required to be executed as a batch jobs for
Yes,
those
yes,
roles.
yes, yes.
Excellent. And I hope you would cover all basic table levels, as in what are the tables where portfolio items are stored,
Yes,
buckets are
table
stored.
level, table. Yes, I'll give you the initial. See, actually, table list you can easily Google. Okay, but I'll just focus on some of tables to just understand what is the
Yeah,
relationship
yeah, the
between
technical
all
one.
these
I
tables.
understand the basics one would not be available. But now, for example, if you establish a relationship between PS project and portfolio item, then the object link sits in a different table, for instance.
Yes, 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 yes.
Some of those kind of yeah things is what I'm probably alluding to. No problem. That's okay.
Okay, and apart from that, when we are starting this batch, okay, if you are interactive, okay, that will be good for me also to explain it in more detail. If I'm not getting question, then I'm having a proper uh, like steps to follow in this batch. Like this is my contents, and I'll go content wise. But if you are having more questions and relevant questions from your project, we can discuss it, and we'll try to find out a way that what is the best approach to implement it.
So you're open to those kind of approaches
Yes,
as
yes,
well.
I'm open. I'm open. But we will not go in technically to go deep.
Yeah.
But yes, at least an initial
Conceptually,
level.
at
That
least, yeah. We'll at least cover conceptually if we discuss
yes,
something
yes, yes,
project.
we'll
That's
cover
all.
it.
Yeah, good to know. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. So now let me just quickly bind it. So now I'll show you the system. Okay, I'm not going to this. We will go in first session for all these details. So I'll just show you system now, that system and how we are accessing the recording to just give you some idea. Okay, 1 second, just a second.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, just a second. Okay. So why it is repeating? Okay. Okay. Um, Okay, so here see how to access our system here. We are having this S4HANA and okay, so this is our system and we can see here portfolio and portfolio management. So these are the standard applications which we have added here. Okay, and whatever the standard application needed further, we will add it here. Okay, so if you want to see the classification hierarchy or let's say portfolio, we can see it here just to give you some idea here. Here we can see the buckets. So this is a genuine system. Whatever we can implement the nodes. It's new system. Okay, some of places we will get some gap where this is not available. The settings are not available in system. So I'm doing this configuration in my current batch already. We have achieved a lot. But wherever it is delta, we'll just take a help of SAP if any node is need to be implement or yes. So accordingly, this will be shown in the system. Okay, next, once session will be conducted, it will be recorded. Okay, and then we will keep it at our system. Okay, we are having our own system to manage this. This is our system. Okay, I'll just show you for the course wise. So I'm login as a admin here. Okay, but for you only you will see your assigned course. Okay, so for example, if I'm checking this SAP S4HANA weekend batch, this is my previous batch. So here I can see the contents. You can play all the recordings here. So whatever the sessions we are conducting, it will be recorded and will be kept it here. And we generally we are keeping here document also, but we will share all these documents through email. Okay, so this is demo session, you can see. Okay, so it is very easy to access. You can access it through application also. Okay, any question, please?
So with respect to SAP System Access, Rama, we'll have access to both GUI and of course Fiori app.
Yes.
Well, but for GUI, do
This
we
is
need to
on
install on our PC?
no. This will be accessed through remote desktop connection, RDC.
Okay,
So nothing is required. Just you need internet and your laptop supposed to be that's supposed to be allowed to access the remote desktop connection. Because if you're using office laptop, so you may not be able
yeah,
to access that.
that's correct. Okay, and this
Okay.
recording would be available for a year's time, is it? For us to
Yes,
access,
yes, yes. For a year, yeah.
and system access would be available for how long?
2 months.
Till the course completes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm stopping this recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
See, PPM we are basically using for investment project, okay, and or cost project to understand whether this project will be beneficial for us or not. Okay, that is the first purpose here. Apart from that, to make a structure or to see all these details, if you want to see, you can do. But the purpose of this module is that one. That is the core purpose. Okay. So when you are saying maintenance, okay. So maintenance, for what purpose you are going to assign? Whether you want to analyze before doing this maintenance, whether it will be good for us or not? No. Okay, that will be straightforward maintenance. So in that case, SAP has not given any direct object to assign your PM object to PPM, but we can achieve it through object link. Okay.
No, my question was not direct assignment. I was not even aware that you can assign PM entrance order to portfolio item. So that's probably the first thing which I've learned.
No,
Second,
I was correlating with your CPM requirement.
no, no. That
Similar
was the
thing.
old. I think CPM, yeah, we ended up doing an announcement within CPM to achieve
Yeah,
that. Similarly, I was thinking,
yeah,
okay, do we need to do an announcement if we want to achieve something through PPM?
yeah,
Have you come across, or is there a view? Where I was coming from is like, okay, it's very common to have your plant maintenance order assigned to your WBS elements, which sits under your PS project,
yeah.
and then in that case, if they're already sitting under your PS project and now you're linking your PS project to portfolio item, then is there an analytics view where I can then drill down from PPM item to WBS element via PS project
Ah,
to the PM order, or some view or
uh,
some?
see, item is parallel to your PS project here.
Yeah, that's
Item is
correct.
parallel to PS project. So once you are getting data from PS to PPM item, that will be considered till PS project. But what happen in WBS level in your PS system, that will not be as it is available in PPM. We
Yeah,
don't
as
have
it
any
is.
standard.
But when you said if you enhance, if you do an enhancement, you will get that. Then what I was probably looking forward to was where are we going to do that enhancement? Are we going to do it in on PPM side, or are we going to do that in
PPM side.
analytics?
PPM side. Analytics PPM side. We will discuss on it. Actually,
Okay,
I have already started one of my other meetings. So let me just switch into it.
okay, we'll stop here. No problem. All good.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Thanks. Bye.